This Article 2 is to do with there was a bill being introduced and the Democrats killed it. And it was to crack down on teacher-student sex. And it says the majority of Democrats in the California State Legislative Committee have decided to kill a plan that would have cracked down on intimate relationships between school teachers and their students, prompting a pro-family organization to warn that it's just another reason for parents to pull their children from the government education industry. And you should, not just for that. That's one big part of it. Another part too is the indoctrination is literally up on the government's websites now, how to indoctrinate the children at an early age on, basically we're all part of the world. Global citizenship means sustainability for everybody, and this massive new system of private companies and government agencies working together and expanding all the time to literally, as I say, come into every home in the family, every home in the country on a weekly basis and expect you all and talk to you all to see if you've got the right think, and God help you if you've got the wrong think. But it says Assembly Bill 1861 would have made it a felony for any teacher or employee of a public or private school to engage in a sexual relationship or inappropriate communications with a pupil, because they start texting them now, you see, as well. These communications were defined as anything that is sexual, lewd, or lascivious in nature. This is yet another reason for conscientious parents to flee the dysfunctional, immoral, and imploding government school system for church schools, home schools, which are much safer physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, said Randy Thomason, president of SaveCalifornia.com. Why are Democrat legislators supporting a child's sex abuse? Why don't they care about children's immature hearts and minds being immorally manipulated and sexually seduced by public school teachers? He continued, it is certifiably evil that this bill to protect school children's bodies was defeated by this Democrat-controlled committee. Anyway, it died in the Assembly Public Safety Committee. Amazing, for the public safety. We can't stop that from happening. And according to the Sacramento Bee, Craig's worried that it would duplicate laws already on the books against sex between adults and children, and also could be used to prosecute those who text messages and exchange emails concerning various pieces of literature, such as The Great Gatsby. What rubbish. What rubbish. Huh? What rubbish. So they're all perverts, you see. They're all perverts. And says the proposal had been prompted by the recent case in which a student, 18-year-old Jordan Powers, moved in with a teacher, 41-year-old James Hooker. What a name, eh? The two claimed Powers was of age, 18, before the relationship became romantic. However, reports in the last few days indicate the couple may have split. Well, who cares? But the fact is, there's a lot more younger ones this is happening to. There's a case in that list I'm going to give you where one woman she was getting bunches of 15-year-old boys, having parties with them and getting them stoned and drugs, a whole lot, and having sex with females and males. So that's the new normal, you see. So what? Everybody says, so what? Most folk, I'm not kidding you, are so drugged down and dragged down by pornography. Again, your morality goes with it. Well, so what? That's what you think. The movies put that stuff out. Because you see, they create the culture, and those who think they're avant-garde just follow. You understand, any drive that you have that's normal, like food, eating, sex, anything like that which is normal, has to be controlled. There's always the side effect. If you don't control it, you balloon up if you're eating too much. And you become addicted to pornography very easily. It's a big, big business right now with people who are addicted to pornography, trying to deprogram them. And it creates chaos in their society, in their communities too. All part of the pornography industry that was allowed to go full steam ahead as part of the Marxist takedown. And here's an article too. It shows you how bad it's gone, really. Because when you try to depict a man, a woman, and a child, a husband, a wife, and a child, I know I'm upsetting a lot of people out there just by saying wife. Oh, that's like property. Oh, we shouldn't say wife. Oh, what are you going to call her? Oh, partner. Right? Partner can be anything. It could be a giraffe now. Bestiality. Who knows? Warwick School Superintendent Peter Horosiak is stepping in after a student mural at Pilgrim High School was deemed inappropriate and painted over because it depicted a man holding the hand of a woman and a child. The parent of a Pilgrim High School student who first reported the incident to WPRO's John DePetro show The mural was meant to depict the life of a man, and it ended with a scene with a man, woman and child. The student artist, 70-year-old Liz Birendi, said that she depicted the man and woman as married with wedding rings. According to Horror Shack's press release, the scene was painted over because some of the members of the Pilgrim High School community suggested the depiction of a young man's development from boyhood through adulthood, as displayed, may not represent the life experiences of many of the students at Pilgrim High School. That's for the few who've got 2 daddies and 2 mummies, if you don't get the point of it. Everything is so politically correct now, you see, that what was normal not so long ago is now taboo today, where you can have sex with the students. If you're a teacher, that's okay. And of course, you cannot depict a man, a woman, and a child. In other words, a family, you understand, is taboo. Unless it's a new normal family, you know. According to the release, the assistant principal approached the Birendi after the concern was raised from the school and asked her to look at other ways to show the outcome of the subject's progression to adulthood. Well, she should put in there an orgy of all guys getting together. Maybe the guy gets into an orgy with guys and stuff like that before he ends up, trying something else. I mean, I guess then they'd be happy. After consulting other administrators, Superintendent Horacek asked the assistant principal to meet with the student again and discuss her views on the proposed changes to the mural. The assistant principal reported the student preferred the original idea. However, she would take this weekend to think about any changes to the original sketch. That's how they get you in school. And it's how you get in the workplace or anywhere else, if you're normal, you see. That's how they get you. You're all talking to. It would be much better to keep everybody happy if you just, in other words, compromise. You understand, you keep compromising, and you've lost all your values altogether. And you have no respect for yourself. That's the new normal. And people think they're going to save America. I remember too, Plato talked about that too. He says that it's to really promote promiscuity with women. He says that women are a collective. He says that we should make a collective of them and they'd all be basically available to anybody that wants them. Well, they did that in the 60s, you see, giving them the pill, rock music and dope, and since then it's worked awfully well. You understand, it's the same agenda all down through time. To create the eugenically controlled society. That's what it is. Same agenda, folks. That's why they all love Plato's Republic. All the big boys at the top, they talk about it. Yep, why bother having a family when you can just take your pick and have 1 or 2 a week, whatever it happens to be, And they're women in common. They keep women in common, in other words. Well, it's so clever too. You make them think they're free, and technically they're all held in common because they'll have so many partners in their life. That's the same outcome. The outcome is the thing that matters. It's the same thing.